Solstika, the Bold Alpha Queen. A visionary fantasy by the legendary George Romero. In a world where kingdoms tremble and fate calls to the fearless, Solstika, the bold Alpha Queen, rises to the challenge. A relentless warrior armed not just with her destructive laser beam lance but with a keen mind honed by the raw truths of her lineage, she boldly confronts the deception that has long ruled the throne. Her silence carries the weight of power and destiny. Driven by ancestral visions and a fierce desire for justice, Solstika's journey blends myth, futurism, and spiritual awakening, making her a truly unforgettable heroine. Get ready for an exhilarating adventure filled with mythic battles and spiritual awakening. The Queen has arrived, transforming Brittany forever. Solstika, Episode 11, Eden's Legacy and the Tyrant's Shadow. In the ultimate clash between divine tranquility and high-tech devastation, the paradise of Eden becomes the final battleground. Standing before the heavenly waterfalls and sacred sanctuaries, Queen Solstika emerges in her regal glory, crowned in emerald silver and wielding radiant, golden magic. Beside her, an unstoppable force awakens. The towering mech T-Rex 3000, piloted from its armored cockpit by a legendary gorilla titan, unleashing a lethal blue laser beam capable of tearing through reality itself. Opposing them stands Rudraige, the battle-hardened king whose ruthless ambition threatens to engulf the celestial realm in darkness. As families gather in the sacred haven of Eden, the fate of the realm hangs in the balance. Will Solstika's divine power and mechanized fury preserve the sacred light, or will the tyrant's shadow reign supreme? Following a long day of mingling in the human world, something the future queen was not accustomed to dealing with, she turned in early. Once in bed, she felt a deafening roar reverberate through Solstika's chest, bringing with it the electric jolt of recognition. This was no ordinary memory, it was divine energy in its purest state. The breath of the first garden. That shimmering remnant of Eden radiated with celestial resonance, drawing her in like a siren's song, igniting her curiosity and sparking an unshakable flicker of hope. And then, her vision exploded like a supernova, a vast panorama unfurling before her, an infinite expanse that defied all human comprehension. Before her stood 7 radiant pillars, each glowing like a beacon from celestial realms, encircling a crystal that shimmered with whispers of ancient secrets. Symbols swirled and danced, a mesmerizing tapestry of Enochian writings, beckoning her toward ascension, divine connections, and the legendary 7 heavens. In a stunning display of unity, gorillas, humans, and sleek robots stood side by side, forging an indomitable alliance, a powerful vision of a united future. Then she caught a glimpse of herself, standing at the epicenter of this cosmic spectacle. Her hands, crackling with energy, pressed against the crystal's luminous surface. Her eyes blazed with celestial fire, lighting up the darkness around her. Behind her, her gorilla brothers stood strong, Bridget by her side, while her cousin Arthur lingered in the shadows, eyes wide with wonder. The world was shifting and transforming before her astonished gaze. The sky burst open like a tapestry of dreams, and divine light cascaded down like a waterfall, heralding the birth of a new Eden. Solstika gasped. In the next heartbeat, the vision shattered into 1,000 brilliant fragments. Solstika opened her eyes, quickly sat up, and rested her arm on the mattress, as the remnants of her vision still swirled in her mind like a vortex in the middle of a storm. Sweat drenched her forehead as she spoke worriedly to Bridget, who was there in her room. "Bridget, I'm glad you are here. I saw something monumental. Something we must act on." Bridget perched beside her, gripping her hand tightly, her worry palpable. "What did you see?" As Solstika gazed deep into Bridget's eyes, her voice trembled with the weight of revelation, yet a rush of resolve surged within her like a tidal wave. "Bridget, everything is intertwined. The gorillas, the machines, the implants, the Abbey Rudraige's army, the visions, the energy, the 7 realms. Our destiny is written in the stars." Bridget's breath caught in her throat. "Your Majesty, what destiny?" With a measured exhale, Solstika unveiled the truth. The destiny where humanity returns to the garden. Bridget stood frozen, the weight of those words crashing over her. Solstika's voice softened, yet it resonated with undeniable power. A destiny where gorillas, robots, and humans unite as one. A destiny where divine energy awakens. A destiny where the seven heavens are flung wide open. A destiny where the world is reborn as Eden. Bridget's eyes widened in disbelief. Your Majesty, that's beyond imagination. No, Bridget, Solstika replied, shaking her head with fierce determination. It's destiny. She rose, her silhouette illuminated by the moonlight, her voice steady and resolute. Tomorrow, we embark on a journey to Mont Saint-Michel. Tomorrow, we unveil the truth. Tomorrow, we take the first monumental step toward our destiny, a leap into the unknown that will reshape everything. Bridget nodded slowly, her heart pounding with a mix of awe and trepidation. Yes, Your Majesty. I will stand with you. Solstika gazed out the window toward the distant sea, the wind swirling around her like destiny itself. And deep within the abbey, the crystal pulsed with vibrant energy, awaiting the moment they would unleash its formidable power. A blinding surge of brilliance tears through the void. An electrifying heliographic projection erupts into existence, revealing a colossal gorilla gripping the controls of the sleek, cutting-edge TRX 3000 destroyer, a war machine forged from the apex of 40th century engineering. Inspired by the legendary T-Rex and sculpted with futuristic aerodynamic lines, the destroyer roars as a searing, laser-like beam slices through the darkness, a testament to technological supremacy. The Gorilla Commander, enhanced by nano-neuroprosthetics developed by the British Empire between 2998 and 3004, speaks fluent English to his troops. His primal instincts remain intact, yet sharpened by revolutionary cognitive augmentation. It is a breathtaking fusion of nature and engineered intellect, a symbol of warfare reborn. Amid an atmosphere thick with tension, Solstika stands unshaken, her voice slicing through the air like a razor-sharp blade forged in celestial fire. Radiating an indomitable spirit, she unveils her bold strategy to Bridget, commanding admiration as she steps forward with the poise of a visionary leader, resolute and ready to claim her destiny as the true Queen of Britannia. An electric thrill surges through her as she declares her intention to pursue additional private English lessons within the palace's majestic halls, preparing herself to confront the profound responsibilities and formidable challenges that await her ascent. Demonstrating unwavering solidarity, Solstika demands Bridget's full commitment to this daring alliance, underscoring the unbreakable bond that binds them together in purpose and loyalty. With fearless clarity, she outlines her plan to pinpoint the precise neural locations for implanting advanced cerebral devices into the gorillas. And with daring audacity, she even entertains the possibility that one of her brothers might volunteer as a test subject, should he possess the courage to step forward. This revelation infuses her journey with a gripping sense of suspense, merging sophisticated technology with primal intuition as she advances boldly along her path toward power. Within the opulent halls of their extravagant estate, glittering with advanced technology and shimmering holograms, Prince Rudraige O'Clyrai and his wife, Miriel, exchanged a charged glance beneath engineered starlight. Solstika's entrance was a calculated gamble, my dear, Rudraige murmured, frustration simmering beneath his polished exterior. She embodies the cunning and audacity of my infuriating brother Igor, whose actions have brought me more complications than I can count. I refuse to repeat past mistakes with Solstika. She is far sharper than she appears. This revelation intensifies their strategic dilemmas, keeping the spotlight on their intricate plans and character interplay. Miriel's face hardened, her synthetic eyes sparkling with concern. Rudraige, we must tread carefully in this treacherous game. Let's envelop her in warmth and acceptance, but we must avoid any drama stemming from those treacherous factions. The thought of dining among them in this charged atmosphere is unbearable. Nodding thoughtfully, Rudraige's gaze flickered with intrigue. Perhaps we should relocate her to the seaside compound. she could engage with the bioengineered equines while receiving an education befitting our era, as she's still quite untamed. With a surge of determination, he declared, "Tomorrow, I will unveil her extraordinary saga, the jaw-dropping tale of her harrowing escape from the wild jungles in the province of Congo-Kinshasa. She will be celebrated as a princess, the rightful heir to our empire. And in just 6 months, we will orchestrate a magnificent coronation to crown her as the empress of our illustrious dominion." Rudraige's confidence in his schemes promises a stable and bright future for their empire. A sardonic smile twisted his lips, bitterness lacing his laughter. "I'll deliver the news tonight. She won't be able to escape the harsh reality of being light years away from us." His derisive attitude revealed the depth of his true feelings about Solstika's presence. In her sumptuous chambers, cloaked in extravagance and concealed by an unseen protection, electromagnetic barriers, Solstika spirals into a whirlwind of thoughts. The air buzzes with a soft hum of advanced technology. At the same time, vibrant holographic projections of distant galaxies swirl around her, each twinkling light a tantalizing reminder of the boundless universe just beyond her grasp. Her mind races with vivid and unsettling visions, dominated by the sinister schemes of her treacherous uncle. The heavy blanket of her aunt's disdain for her closest friends, Lodi, Tunton, and Mandra, weighs upon her like a storm cloud ready to unleash its fury. Yet, in the face of this family betrayal, Solstika's indomitable spirit burns even brighter. Her heart throbs with fierce determination as she devises a plan to outsmart her cunning relatives. Around her, the vibrant threads of ambition, cutting-edge technology, and intricate royal intrigue weave together like an exhilarating tapestry, each strand daring her to step boldly into the thrilling unknown. Danger lurks in every shadow, but the exhilarating promise of victory calls to her, urging Solstika to grasp the destiny that awaits just beyond the horizon. As Solstika stepped back into her private quarters, her mind replayed the upcoming journey to the chateau, each thought fueling her anticipation and strengthening her inner resolve. The vibrant echoes of the grand dining room faded into a distant hum. Shadows danced across the walls as the flickering candlelight cast a spell of solitude, allowing her a moment of quiet respite to collect her thoughts. The anticipation of the coming dawn loomed like a cresting wave ready to crash ashore at sunrise. Tomorrow's departure was not just a relocation, it marked a pivotal shift in the currents of power governing her world. She moved slowly, savoring the silence as a battalion of memories surged forth, each harrowing encounter with beasts that had shaped her into the formidable leader she had become. Her resolve was ironclad, every trial overcome having forged her into someone capable of facing whatever lay ahead. As she traced her fingers across the polished surface of the table, her mind balanced on the fine edge between excitement and vigilance, a delicate harmony she had long mastered. The morning of ascent burst forth like the vibrant hues of dawn, hinting at a journey that promised more than mere travel. It foreshadowed a reckoning of epic proportions. Solstika felt the weight of Rudraige's haunting presence. The memory of his icy blue gaze lingered in her mind, calm and deep like the heart of a frozen lake. Yet beneath that tranquil facade churned dark currents of ambition and treachery. A chill raced down her spine as she sensed danger lurking just out of sight, an unnerving reminder of the silent threats hanging overhead like menacing storm clouds. What sinister plots was he crafting beneath his polished exterior? Inside her, the immense burden of her empire pressed heavily, an unyielding legacy demanding every ounce of her strength, leaving no space for vulnerability. With a steely resolve, she sank into her regal throne, its intricately carved arms both comforting and empowering. Her mind buzzed with electric energy as she rapidly surveyed the treacherous chessboard of power. What alliances could she forge amidst the elaborate weave of court intrigue, where betrayal could shine brighter than the finest silk? She had once danced among lethal predators with grace, deftly sidestepping their deadly strikes. But this new arena was far more complex and dangerous. The stakes soared, and meticulous strategy had shifted from an advantage to an absolute necessity. Mastering the art of outmaneuvering her foes became the key to her survival in this intricate theater of conflict, where every friendly smile could conceal a knife, and each word had the power to shatter delicate alliances. The game was on, and the thrill of the chase electrified her spirit. A sharp, urgent knock shattered the heavy silence, pulling Solstika from her deep contemplation. As the door swung open, Bridget stepped inside, a force of energy that emanated loyalty and authority. She moved with the agile precision of a guardian, her keen eyes darting around the room, absorbing every detail with an intensity that sparked anticipation. "Your Highness," she declared, her voice a delicate thread woven with urgency, "the preparations for your journey are in full swing." The courtiers stir restlessly, their whispers are like a rising tide, sensing that monumental changes are on the horizon. Solstika straightened her shoulders, her presence both fierce and unwavering, her gaze locking with Bridget's to convey her commanding authority and inspire admiration. "They must adapt to the new era we're ushering in. We aren't merely moving, we are seizing control over the destiny of this empire and reshaping its future." A spark of admiration flickered in Bridget's eyes, reflecting her queen's unwavering conviction. "The family is buzzing about your arrival tomorrow. Many are excited for the extravagance and spectacle that will accompany you to the chateau, but a shadow of wariness lurks among them, their gazes shrouded in suspicion towards Rudraige's true motives, hinting at underlying discord." Solstika took a steadying breath, a confident smirk playing at her lips, radiating inner strength. "Let them be wary," she declared, her voice ringing out with a potent authority that echoed off the stone walls. She pictured her grand entrance to the chateau in vivid detail, waves crashing fiercely against rugged cliffs, their white foam shimmering in the golden light of the rising sun, the salty air thick with anticipation, illuminating her figure as a beacon of resilience and hope. Clarity washed over her. She would confront every challenge with unwavering composure, her every step deliberate and strong, orchestrating her epic destiny with a fierce determination that would echo through the ages. As dusk settled over the empire, Solstika prepared herself for the roles awaiting her. She chose her most striking battle attire, a seamless fusion of regal elegance and combat-ready precision. Every contour of the ensemble commanded respect, its oceanic hues shimmering like living tides, reflecting the indomitable spirit of the stronghold she would soon claim as her own. With every breath, she felt destiny wrap around her like an electrifying cloak, a powerful signal that her moment of true purpose was drawing near. The shadows murmured secrets of challenges yet unseen, but Solstika stood firm, unyielding, fierce, and destined for greatness, fully aware that the road ahead called for unwavering strength and laser-focused determination. As she charged forward into the brewing tempest, her voice thundered a bold declaration that echoed across the empire. "Get ready to buckle up. This Friday at 8 a.m., the magic kicks off, and you won't want to miss it. Secrets will spill, drama will unfold, and your world is about to get a serious upgrade. So, grab your popcorn and prepare for the epicness to unfold."